Hey, look, all our lives we've been bad boys, all right? Now it's time to be good men. Who in the hell want to sing that song?
Bad Boys for Life, the third movie in the popular action franchise that was sparked by Michael Bay's 1995 action smash starring Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, continues the story of two Miami cops who will go to any lengths to get things done. Oh, and it's completely batshit insane. 17 years has passed since Bad Boys 2, and we rejoin the titular duo, Mike Lowrey and Marcus Burnett, at a crossroads in their lives. Mike wants to keep on doing what they do best, indiscriminately killing criminals in inventive fashions while driving fast cars, but Marcus is ready to settle down as he's just become a grandfather.
You a papa.
But when a figurative ghost from Mike's past makes a horrific and violent return, the pair are forced to weigh what really matters to them and what they'll do to protect it.
We fly together, we die together.
What?
Oh, no.
It's hard to get too far into the story without revealing some of Bad Boys' strangest secrets, and boy does it have those. But stylistically, directors Bilal Fallah and Adil El Arbi do a great job paying homage to the bonkers of Bay while updating the look of the film so it doesn't seem dated when sitting alongside the Hobbs and Shaws of the contemporary action landscape. Speaking of which, Bad Boys for Life definitely feels like it took some tips from the Fast and Furious spin-off when it comes to pushing the boat out with some of its stranger action sequences and set pieces. While it never quite reaches those heights, it's an ambitious attempt to meld over-the-top superhero-inspired action with the more classic R-rated violence and comedy that the Bad Boys franchise is known for.
F me!
In 2020, there's definitely an aspect of Bad Boys that plays differently as the earlier films arguably glamorize police violence. Bad Boys for Life does try to reckon with that a little, attempting to speak to the idea of pacifism and coming to terms with your past. But what really saves the film from any deep critical breakdown is its own commitment to being completely and utterly ridiculous. By the end of this movie, you'll likely be wondering if the whole thing takes place in a John Wick-style alternate universe. And who knows, maybe it does. I hope it does.
Oh, this is my wife's car.
Cover the front door!
Bad Boys for Life is, at its core, doing what any studio movie does these days, setting up a potential new franchise. Let's call it Bad Boys: The New Class. These new members are mostly made up of a militarized police force known as Ammo, which is staffed exclusively by inexplicably good-looking ex-teen actors. Unlike most films trying to introduce new legacy characters, though, Bad Boys for Life does it relatively well. The younger cast is charming, and their ongoing dynamic with the reluctant elders is a fun one.
Y'all will never do that again.
While delivering the fast cars, well-cut suits, and impeccably shot action, Bad Boys for Life flails slightly when it comes to pacing, narrative, and anything that exists below the very shiny surface. Basically, if you're prepared for the silly, savage, and sometimes completely unbelievable R-rated action that Bad Boys for Life has to offer, then you'll likely be glad you went along for the ride. It works to build out the existing world of the franchise while delivering fan service moments, classic character callbacks, and a chance for Martin Lawrence and Will Smith to ride again. Though it probably won't be the last time the Bad Boys ride, it would be a totally acceptable send-off to an action franchise that is still flying the flag for the old days of bombastic blockbuster fare. For more movie reviews, check out what we thought of Dolittle and 1917. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.